Hey guys, what's up? It's Winnie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face first impression video for you guys, which is why I have no face makeup on right now, but I have a ton of new makeup products in front of me that I've been waiting to try out. And it's a good range from drugstore and some from high-end. I also have some skincare as well. So we're gonna try it all out in like a get ready with me first impression kind of video. And I'm gonna first start with my skin to prep it for the makeup. So I've worked with Elemis in the past and I really like their skincare products. You might recognize the name from me posting about them before, but I'm working with them again today and they sent along their newest Peptide 24/7 skincare range to try out with you guys. At night when you're sleeping, your skin is replenishing itself, and there are those nights when you just do not get enough sleep. I know I am that person. I am like an insomniac. I can't turn my brain off, and before I know it, it's morning time, and you can totally tell from my skin because it's super tired looking, especially around my eyes. And this whole range is made to give your skin that rested look 24/7, which is why I was really interested in trying it out, because like I said, I just do not get a lot of sleep, and I know it can really take a toll on your skin. So I'm gonna prep my skin with these products. First, let me show you what they sent along. I love the color of the packaging, by the way. It kind of matches my nails, but there's 3 products here. So first we have the Peptide 4 Eye Recovery Cream. This helps revive the appearance of tired and overworked eyes, and it brightens the appearance of tired eyes, helping them look and feel rested. So this is definitely something that I need because I have some pretty bad under eye circles, especially when I don't get any sleep. And then we've got the Peptide 4000 Flower Mask. This is a cooling and illuminating facial treatment, so it restores the essential moisture and antioxidants needed for healthy looking skin. And then finally, the Peptide 4 Night Recovery Cream Oil. This combines the hydration of a moisturizing cream with a protection of an oil. This leaves your skin feeling rebalanced, restored, and replenished, and you can wake up to a healthy looking complexion. And they also sent along a little head wrap, a washcloth, and a face roller. If you don't already own one of these, you need to get one, especially if you are a skincare junkie. I actually love these things. I have one that was gifted to me, so I'm definitely gonna give one to my mom now. I just love the feeling of these on my skin, and I feel like it really does help blood circulate a little bit and helps your skincare kind of sink in a little bit more. So let's go ahead and do this face mask. Okay, I have my little head wrap on now to protect my hair, and we're gonna go ahead and apply the Peptide 4000 Flower Mask. I'm using a little face mask brush that I have to apply the mask, but just looking at the mask itself, it looks really matte. It almost looks like it's clay, and the scent is really light. It's like a really pretty light floral scent. It almost looks like velvet on your skin, and it is really cooling. You can feel it almost right away, and it doesn't feel like really stiff and drying at all. And I know I have my brows on, but I'm not gonna put the mask on my actual eyebrows, so it'll be fine. So I'm gonna leave this on for 15 minutes and then I'm gonna go wash it off. Okay guys, this is immediately after rinsing the mask off, and my skin feels so good. I can still feel that like cooling, tingling sensation on my skin, and it does give my skin a little bit of a glow. You guys can kind of see, and I have no products on my skin whatsoever. It was just the mask that I rinsed off, and my skin is like glowing. Next, I'm taking the eye recovery cream, and I'm just going to dab a little bit of it underneath my eyes with my ring finger. And this is really lightweight feeling, but it's definitely giving me some moisture that I need around my eyes. And then I'm taking the Night Recovery Cream Oil, and I'm going to use 2 pumps of it in my hands, and I'm just going to pat it onto my skin, and I'm going to avoid the eye area. This feels really nice and silky on my skin. It's not like sticky or too oily feeling at all. It actually feels like it absorbed really quickly into my skin, and you can see how moisturized my face looks already with a little bit of that. And lastly, just to help the cream oil absorb into the skin a little bit better, I'm gonna use the face roller, and I like to take the larger side first to roll on my cheeks, and I'm gonna go in an upward motion. I love the way this feels, especially when the roller is a little bit cool. You can even leave it in your fridge before doing this, but it just feels so nice on your skin. I'm gonna flip it to the smaller side, and I'm just going to do the same around my under eyes. So skin prep is done and my face feels so soft, and I'm actually loving all of the products so far. I think my favorite might be the mask because I've never seen a mask like that before and it just felt so nice on my skin. But I'll leave a link down below for the Peptide 24/7 range if you guys are interested in learning more about it. Okay, so now for the makeup, I'm gonna start with my eyes first, and I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Smashbox 24-hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I know not all of these products are like brand new, but some of them are just new to me. This is a really silicone-y, like silky feeling eye primer. I think I got too much, but I feel like once you have it on and it kind of sets, it starts to get a little bit tacky, which is probably good, especially when you want it to really hold on to your eyeshadow. And for eyeshadow today, we're going to be using the Patrick Starr and MAC collaboration. This is their 4th collaboration. It's called Destination Diva, and this is the Sugah Mama eyeshadow palette, and I really liked the neutrals in this. First, I'm taking the lighter matte brown, and I'm going to place that all over my lid. The shade is going on a little bit more warmer than I expected because from the pan, it looks kind of like a cool tone, neutral, light brown. This eyeshadow primer is no joke, you guys. It's like holding on to the eyeshadow for dear life. It's actually maybe a little too good because I feel like I have to really blend it out. Next, I'm picking up the shimmery brown, and I'm gonna place that across my lid. Okay, I'm not loving the shimmery brown situation. I feel like I don't really see the shimmer. There's even a lot of eyeshadow on my lid, but when I blend it, it kind of disappears. I'm really digging my brush into the pan. You can see all of the fallout, but I really don't see that much of a color. There's definitely fallout on my face too. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up that dark matte brown. Oh yeah, see, that's pigmentation. You can see that, and I just dabbed it on my lid. Okay, this turned into a much smokier look than I anticipated, but that matte dark brown is super pigmented. Now let's pick up that shimmery dark green. Again, much darker than I anticipated, but I actually really like the green. Now I just have to clean up all of the fallout that's on my face. Okay, I'm gonna move on to the face and then I'll come back to finish up the eyes. I'm gonna be using the new IT Cosmetics CC Plus Oil-Free Matte. I've been using the other CC Plus formula like all summer long, and I really liked how it made my skin look and feel. It was a more natural finish, and my skin still looked like my skin, but it did cover up any like blemishes. And I'm also gonna use the Heavenly Skin CC Plus Skin Perfecting Brush with it. It's just the brush that they recommend using to apply it. I'm actually a really big fan of the IT Cosmetics brushes. I feel like they work really nicely and they're all really soft. Now in the CC Plus, I am light medium, and I will say that their shade range isn't spectacular. I feel like they could definitely be a lot more inclusive, so I definitely think they should expand their shade range a lot more. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I just dot it around my face first. The first thing I'm noticing is the foundation definitely looks a lot more matte, even just from the back of my hand, because the other one is very creamy, kind of like a moisturizer. This one looks almost like it's slightly moussey, and 2 pumps is normally what I do. This brush is so clean and pretty and white, and I'm sad I have to make it dirty now. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend it in. Okay, so first thoughts, I don't know if I love applying with this brush because I feel like more of the product is on the brush than it is on my face. I'm gonna use what is left on the back of my hand. Just gonna blend that out too. Okay, so first impression so far, I feel like it's actually pretty comparable to the original formula. And I guess I just expected the matte formula to be a lot more matte because I can still see like a little bit of a reflection on my skin. I personally don't mind that because I have combo dry skin, so I don't want my face to look really flat or for the matte formula to pick up on dry areas of my face. So I feel like this is kind of like a demi matte, and it does still look very natural, which I appreciate. The other formula would have definitely left a shine, and I do set the other formula just to make sure I don't look super oily in my T-zone. With this one, I feel like I would be okay if I forgot to set it. For concealer, I'm using the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer in the shade 2W. I honestly have been so loyal to my Tarte Shape Tape for so long now. I haven't really tried anything else that I've liked. So let's see how this looks. And it's funny because the Shape Tape has such a large doe foot applicator. Now that I use anything else, it seems like it's too small. But it has a flat paddle applicator. I'm just gonna go ahead and place it under my eyes. This green eyeshadow is really bringing out the redness. And it also seems like it's a lot thinner than the Shape Tape, but the Shape Tape is pretty heavy duty. And I'm just gonna blend it with a damp beauty sponge. It's blending out really nicely, actually. That was pretty easy to do, and it looks really good. The coverage of it is actually very nice. The true test, though, is to see how long and how well this wears, because I feel like my Shape Tape is just like so long wearing and it doesn't budge. Set the concealer to make sure it doesn't move. I'm gonna use the new Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder in Glow. I really like that look for my skin. I like it to have a little bit of a natural glow. I'm gonna pick it up with my damp sponge and just place it over the concealer. But I definitely see that glow under my eyes. I know it's probably hard to see on camera. I don't know how I feel about this because I can see it up close in my mirror. I know it's hard to see on camera because it's just reflecting the light, but it is a pretty warm, like golden kind of glow. Even though it is subtle, I can see it. So I don't know if I actually love it. I think it looks really good on camera. Even from the viewfinder right now, I feel like my skin looks really nice. I think I would definitely just dust this lightly with a big brush instead of doing what I did. Why did I do that? I guess I just felt like it was gonna be a lot more subtle, like it was gonna be a natural glow, but this is pretty luminous, I would say. And then for liner, I'm using the new Camila Cabello Havana collection from L'Oreal. This is the Flash Liner in black, and it looks like it's a pretty big, like, felt tip marker. It's kind of intimidating, actually, so wish me luck. At least it's really, really pointy. I think I'm just gonna place this on my eye and drag it down. Ooh, that is very dark. Okay, I think we got it. That was actually really easy to use, and I love how nice and pigmented this black is. Since we're already up close and personal, let's do mascara. This is the new Hourglass Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, and I love the packaging for this. It's actually like really heavy and substantial, and it's gold. Super fancy, and I love the wand on this because it is a little bit skinnier and it comes to a tapered point. So here's one eye and here's the naked eye. You can definitely see the difference. Okay, moving on to the rest of the face, I have these from Beauty by POPSUGAR, and I have never tried anything from them before, but I thought these were so cute. They're called the Trio Time Face Compact. So it comes like a little stacked compact, and you've got your highlight, blush, and your contour. I'm going to use this for my contour and my blush. I do have some other highlighting products I want to try, but I have two shades here. One is Rich Berry, which is a little bit darker. The other one is called Tea Time. Not sure which shade will look better as contour, so let me just going to use a little bit of this. Okay, it's a little tiny bit warmer than I usually have my contour, but not bad. And I can see up close that this also has a little bit of shimmer to it, which I don't love for contour, but again, I think it works. I'm gonna use a smaller brush to pick up the darker shade. It's not that much darker, honestly, but I just wanna see if I can maybe sculpt out my cheeks with this. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit more like orangey on me. I don't know, I don't really love it. It definitely looks more like a bronzer. For blush, I'm using the Tea Time blush. This one looks more like a warm corally peach color. It does have a little bit of shimmer to it. Okay, but that I really like. I think that's pretty. Now my favorite part, I'm using a brand new product from Revlon. It's from their Shoot the Moon collection. It's called a Glow Jelly, and it's in the shade Moon Glow, and I've been waiting to open this. It's kind of like a liquidy jelly consistency highlighter. Let's just do a little swatch of this. It's super shimmery. It's got a lot of silver flecks in it. So I actually don't know how I feel about putting this on my cheeks. That's a lot of silver glitter. I know you guys can barely see it, but I don't really want silver glitter on my face. So I'm actually gonna skip this. Okay, I was really excited about it, but now that I swatched it, I don't think I want to see those silver chunks. But I do have some other highlighting products that I actually was going to use anyway. And these are by Pixi. I have 2 shades. These are the Glowy Gossamer Duos. Again, one is a little bit more of a warmer gold, which is the Subtle Sunrise. And the other one, Delicate Dew, looks like it's a little bit more silver. Let's just try both of them. So this one is Subtle Sunrise, and it's the more gold one. And I'm taking the lighter shade because I think this one is too pink for me. My skin's pretty glowy already, but let's see how this looks. Let's do this side because I feel like I can't. Okay, I see it a little bit more now. Ooh, that's pretty. It started off a little bit subtle, but I can definitely see that. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to try the Delicate Dew in the lighter shade as well. Let's put that one up here. Yes, Shoulder Glow. The other shade on my Cupid's bow. I really like these little highlighting palettes. Last but not least, on the lips, I'm using the Patrick Star and MAC Destination Diva collection. This is a retro matte in the shade Ultimate Diva, and it looks like a warm terracotta rose. Oh my god, I love this shade. Actually a big fan of the retro mattes, but this is such a pretty shade, especially with this eyeshadow palette. I feel kind of like old school glam in this. I don't know why. One last thing to finish off this whole look. These are the new Ardell Faux Mink Wispies. I swear at one point everyone wore the Wispies, and now they have a faux mink version of them.
You light the fire in me, got no regrets. Can't forget, you got me wrapped around it. You feel me, your body wrapped around me good.
Alright you guys, so that's everything that I have for you today. I'm sorry the lighting has gotten so dark now. The clouds have taken over, but I hope you enjoyed this first impression. Get ready with me. I'm actually really excited about some of these products. Let me know what were some of yours that I tried out, and if there's any new products that you guys are loving, leave me a comment down below. Otherwise, you can check the description box for everything that I used on my face today. And if you'd like to see more of me, you can follow me on my social media links down below for my Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!